Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, my name is VANO. So today on DUDEGLAM, I'm coming at you with this kind of like springtime, fresh, dewy glam look with a little pop of color on the eye. It was absolutely wonderful, and I always love seeing this lovely lady, my very good friend, Caitlin Curl. Today is her birthday, so happy birthday to you, Caitlin. I hope you are having a wonderful, amazing, fabulous day for the fabulous person that you are. I hope this year is filled with happiness and love and continued success in your career. You guys, she is honestly one of the funniest people I know. Definitely go follow her on Instagram. I will leave all of her information down below in the description box. So go wish her happy birthday, follow her on Instagram, and just see the amazing epicness that is Miss Caitlin. She was so much fun to paint and just always such a joy to be around. If you have not already, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I love having everyone on here and following the DUDEGLAM journey, and give this video a big thumbs up and hit the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you want to see how I painted one of my really good friends, Caitlin, in this beautiful fresh springtime glam look, then keep on watching. Alright you guys, well I am first going in with a tried and true. This is the Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist. Absolutely love this, especially for someone who has dry to combo skin. And then I'm taking my damp beauty sponge and just lightly pressing that into the skin. I find it gives a great just kind of dewy base before I put anything else onto it. Next for primer, I'm going in with a tried and true and an oldie but goodie, and that is the Becca Backlight Primer. Now I do think it's discontinued, but I have to say I wanted to whip it out for this, and I am still impressed by the formula. After that, I'm going in with this Morphe green color corrector and just spot correcting certain parts of the redness around her face, nothing major. And then setting that with a translucent powder. I believe this one is Coty Airspun. Yeah, that is Coty Airspun because we're laughing about how it smells like grandmother's house. For foundation, I am going to be taking the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation, and then I'm lightly pressing it into the skin with this big Morphe brush and just giving her a very, very light coverage. I'm really not trying to go for a cake face. What it's really about for me with this look is very light layers that build to just this beautiful final result, if that makes sense. So I'm really taking the time and pressing the foundation into the skin, and then I'm taking my damp beauty sponge that I used earlier and picking up any excess foundation and really locking in that base. For concealer, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer and starting to lift and brighten her under eye, as well as other parts of her face that I really want to bring forward and brighten. Now, this concealer is great again for someone like Caitlin or anyone else out there who does have dry to combo skin, because it keeps the skin hydrated as you're applying all these layers of products. And then I'm taking that damp beauty sponge once again and blending it all in, making sure there are no harsh lines, just beautiful, glowy, healthy skin. Then to lock all that foundation and concealer in, I'm taking a very light amount of powder and just pressing that into the foundation right underneath the eyes just to lock that in and make sure there are no creases. For contour, I'm going in with one of the Morphe contour sticks, and I believe this is shade number 6, and I'm first warming it up on my hand and then applying it to the face with a brush. And I like to do that because it gives me a chance to see if the product is going to oxidize. It also gives me a chance to kind of just get, like I said, the product warm, to get a little bit more buttery, a little bit more silky on the back of my hand before I apply it, and just it makes it a lot more easy to work with, in my opinion. I do that pretty much across the board for a lot of products. Then after that, I go in again with the brush that I used to apply the foundation and just go over the contour areas again to blend it all out as I apply more and more layers, just to make sure everything is nice and blended. To set the contour, I'm going in with this powder contour from Morphe, and I believe it's Trailblazer, and I'm going over all the places where I applied cream contour just to set that and lock it in. Then with this lighter contour shade in Icon, I'm going in and starting to detail her nose as well as around her eyes, just to warm the face up and finish up, just giving her that beautiful structure. I'm going with this Juvia's Place Volume 2 palette, and I'm taking that very light pink shade and applying it right around the apples and temples of her cheeks as well as her forehead. I really like to give a lot of blush to the face. I just feel like it gives it a lot more dimension. For highlighter today, I'm using a oldie but goodie. This is the Wet n Wild highlighter in Precious Petals, and just look at how by using a small amount of this highlighter, it gave this amazing luminosity to her skin. It almost looks like she's glowing from within. I absolutely love this. Now before I do the eyes, I am priming it with a little bit more of the e.l.f. Camo Concealer just to give myself a great blank canvas to work with. For eyes, I'm going in with the newly released palette from Huda Beauty. This is the Rose Quartz palette, and I'm first dipping into Radiate and Gratitude and doing a nice wash all over her lid and into her crease just to give her a little bit of color. After that, I'm dipping into this lighter pink shade called Happiness and applying that right on top of the lid. Then to deepen up her crease, I'm taking Aura on a very tight fluffy blender brush and running that through her eye socket as well as the outer part of her V, and then blending upwards, making sure there are no harsh lines just to give her eye a little bit more dimension. Then right on the middle of the lids, I'm taking Joy, which is this beautiful kind of shimmery pinky color with a little bit of blue in it, and just adds this kind of like nice pop to the lids and this like beautiful kind of halo effect. Then to brighten up the inner corner of her eyes, I'm taking Energized and placing that right on the inner corner, and then running Radiate and Gratitude along the lower lash line just to tie everything in and give her a little bit more smokiness on her bottom lash line. I mean, you can't forget the lower lash line, right? To finish up the lower lash line, I'm taking this kind of deep plum color called Mantra and placing it right along the waterline just to give her lower lash line a little bit more oomph and drama. And then taking this big fluffy brush with nothing on it and wiping away any excess powder that still might be on her face and making sure I give her face another good blend. I did add a kind of like nudish color into her waterline to make her eyes really pop and look wide awake. For her brows, I'm working with this NYX pencil. I absolutely love the NYX products when it comes to brows. I think it creates this beautiful fluffy brow and just gives the right bit of definition. For her lips, I'm going with the KKW liner in the shade Icon and lining her lips and really taking my time to outline everything. She has a beautiful lip shape, so I really wanted to stay true to that, and then doing the iconic Mario lip flip where I take a little bit of that foundation that I used earlier just to clean up and lift the sides of her lip. To finish off the eyes, I'm taking this NYX gel liner and running it right along her upper lash line just to give her eyes a little bit more definition. I'm not really trying to go for like a crazy wing. The point was just to give her eyes a little bit more blendability with the false lashes that I'm using. These are from Ardell. They are the Demi Wispies, and she just looks gorgeous in them. Then I'm taking a little bit of mascara and blending those together. To add a little bit more juiciness and plumpness to the lips, I'm going in with this KKW Nude 1 gloss and then setting the entire face with this Morphe Dewy Setting Mist, which completes this fresh-faced spring look. That's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Caitlin, for coming on this channel and letting me paint your face. I really had such a great time filming this video, and a happy birthday to you, Caitlin. I hope you were having just the most epic day. Again, thank you to everyone who comes on here and takes the time to watch these videos and experiences this journey with me through music, art, and fashion. I will have Caitlin's information listed down below in the description box, so go check her out, give her a follow on Instagram, and on that note, you guys, I will see you in my next video. All right, bye.